My name is Baton. I am the Corporate Safety Director for Medellin Concrete Chipping. Corporate office located in Pasadena, Texas. We do hardened concrete removal, silo work, ready-mix concrete plant work, asphalt, anything to do with the concrete business. We're in it. Safety is our #1 goal. We have crews working throughout the United States. Here we are at the main entrance of the work site. This is the only entrance in and out, only point of access where we're working. We're controlling the job site here. As you can see, no one can come in and out unless it's authorized by our crew foreman only. As we move closer to the actual work area, you'll see 4 cones, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. We're controlling the work area, which is no point of access for anybody except our authorized workers only. As you can see, the 2 vehicles that we're working on, we've taken possession on them. We're working on those right now, and they will not be released until we're through doing what we have to do to them. Okay, I'm doing a check right now on the lockout tagout. The first thing I want to look for is the battery compartments, which are here. They're being held on by a cover. This is a 2015 model truck, which means we do not require our guys to disconnect the batteries or anything like that. We can control the ignition of the truck inside of the cab. So I'll be coming to the cab to see. Okay, I'm looking inside the cab. Key is out with the ignition. You'll see it correctly locked and tagged. Tag right here, which means do not operate. The key would be with the foreman. There's also a caution sign in the driver's side window. As you can see, caution man and drum, do not operate. The only person that has control over the operation of the truck is the job foreman. He has the keys to the truck. He also has the key to the lock and the tag. Nobody can access it but that foreman. All of the correct lockout, tagout paperwork is started before work begins and is completed once the job is through. I'm here in Louisiana and I'm doing a site check, unscheduled site check on Arturo Serrano and his crew. I'm looking at their PPE, personal protective equipment. And the first thing I want to look at is their mask. This is what they'll be wearing while they're inside of the drum removing hardened concrete. I want to make sure it has a good seal on it. It's in good shape. I want to make sure that the filters are in good shape. This one looks to be probably just put it on not too long ago before the work shift. So that's all good. I want to make sure that they're all wearing their safety vest, which does have the reflective tape on the front and the back, so they can be seen night, during the day, anytime. The next thing I want to look at is their hard hats. They all have the correct hard hats on. They all fit correctly. I want to make sure that their safety glasses are on at all times. That covered the outside of the eye area as well as the front. I also want to look at ear protection. I want to make sure that the earmuffs are in good shape. They're not damaged in any way. They fit well. These seem to be okay. I also want to look at any tools, any parts, anything, all of the hammers, all of the hoses. Everything seems to be in pretty good shape. This duct tape you see right here is not anything other than to keep the hose together. So that's not any type of oil, WD-40, anything like that needs to be clearly marked, which it is. As you can see, we have an exhaust fan in the back of the truck. That installs on the side of the emergency hatch, which keeps ventilation going. The next thing I want to look at are the hoses. The hoses seem to be in good shape. There's a lot of pressure going through these hoses. We want to make sure that sometimes they're moving and they rub on the ground. We want to make sure that we don't see anything. It's a potential blowout on the hose. That all looks good. Okay, this harness, as you can see, is tightened up. Everything is fit. Everything is where it should be. He'll now hook on to the lanyard. This is what we call the live end. This is going to go to his back. These two will be tied off at various points of the top of the mixer truck or the plant, whichever he may be working. Once he gets to 6 feet above stable ground, he will unhook the first one, hook it up top while the second one's connected. When he makes it to the second one, he'll unhook, release, and start the process over till he gets to his final destination of where he's working at. Okay, we'll be hooking off on the lower lanyard hooks, the ladder. As you can see, he's going up. When he makes it just above and gets below the platform, he's going to unhook. So again, on the lower side of the ladder, which is the second safety lanyard point, we then proceed to the top of the platform, and that will be his final tie-off, which is on top of the mixer rail. Then he'll get his tools and do another quick safety check before he enters the confined space, ready to work. The bottom of the ground to the top of the mixer drum is approximately 12 feet. You're only required to unhook one time and reposition. We take an extra step and do it twice. It's safety for the worker, it's safety for everybody else, guaranteeing no falls. Job is complete in this case when the hardened concrete inside the mixer drum has been chipped out. The foreman will get the workers out of the mixer drum. They'll safely get out, come down. The foreman will go through the process of climbing back up, going on the platform, looking in the drum just to make sure everybody's out, nobody's in danger. He then comes down and the workers go in a designated safe area while the truck is being moved to discharge the broken material out. On this process, the foreman will be in the driver's seat. He'll take control of the truck. Again, he has the lockout tag out. He's controlling it. He has the key to it. There will be 2 other spotters, sometimes 1, sometimes 2, one on each side of the truck, backing the vehicle up, making sure there's no obstacles or anything in the way. Once he reaches the designated area to discharge the material, he discharges everything, makes sure everything comes out of the drum. He'll then climb up top, look inside, make sure nothing's left. He'll proceed back down to the ground. He'll get inside of the mixer truck. At this time, the truck will be parked on the line, or wherever its home base is, or wherever it is he needs to park at the plant. And our foreman reverses the lockout tag out. He closes the confined space, paperwork, anything to do with that, and the truck is then released back to the customer, which in most cases the key is brought back to the dispatch office, and that truck is now ready to be put back in service.
Mi nombre es Arturo Serrano, tengo 25 años de foreman, 10 años chipeando, 15 de foreman en diferentes compañías.
Mi nombre es Gerardo Hernández, trabajo para Medellin, Concrete Shipping Services, tengo 3 años de experiencia chipeando.
Mi nombre es Teodoro, tengo 6 años en el shipping, estoy muy a gusto aquí con Medellin Concrete.